So the Falcons are going to kick off here, right to left on your radio dial. Schroed's kick is going to bounce and go, well, I guess it's not going to go out of bounds. And it must have gone out of bounds because a flag just came out. Must have just gone out of bounds. And I'll go through some of the others a bit later on. As they line up in the gun, and the handoff goes back off to the left, and he'll take it close to the 40-yard line before he's brought down there. I'm going to have to watch out for him getting wide. He turns the corner. Handoff faked over the middle. There's a slant that missed. You know, the receivers out here are wearing gloves. The quarterback is not. He fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right. He looks, he's in trouble. He's just going to chuck it down the field, and it's going to be, that should have been intercepted, but it was not intercepted. Left to right on your radio dial. The punter, waiting on the long count, takes the ball and kicks it. And it's going to be a short kick. Man, is that a short kick? It's going to dump down at about the 36 to play back. Double receivers right, single receiver left is Frank. There's a bad, it was a snap that he couldn't catch. I mean, that ball came about 80 miles an hour, and Schroed had it go off his legs, pop up in the air, and the very first snap is a 5-yard loss. The left tackle is that Wormerskirchen, the sophomore, as running up the middle, Schultz. He's had a great season. He's going to take it out to about the 34. So he gets back 4 of the 5 they lost. Receiver left, double receivers to the right. Schroed fakes the handoff. He looks, he's in trouble, and he's going to be fumble, and Faribault is going to recover. But that was tough. Oh, my. Conclusion of our game, we'll have our Malika's auto body. Ooh, that almost got blocked. Schroed's punting as well. The kick is at the 38, and he's going to take it out close to the 45-yard line. So from the 44, left to right goes Mankato East.
Yeah, but what formation?
Quarterback, Gosh. Off to the left, they had a successful play the first time on about that kind of a play, and as a back stands to the right of him, here comes the wingback in motion, and he broke a tackle, but he's going to get to the 49. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 when they umpile. On the far side at corner is Jordan Boudreau, the junior. Dropping back, quarterback throws. It is dropped. He had a first down, but he dropped it. He said he was so proud of his defense last week. By far played their best game of the season. They held Winona to no points till 1:45 to go in the first half. And the ball's going to be dying at about the 26. We'll see where they mark it. The left guard is Emmanuel Pineda, 6', 245-pound sophomore. As they run off the right, he gets out in the open. He's at a first down over the 40, over the 45 to about the 46, maybe even, no, he got to the 46-yard line. Gosh, I love the way that guy runs. With 7:40 to go here in the first quarter. Trips to left, single receiver right. Handoff is made. Schultz this time gets swarmed, and he'll lose a yard. Bode well for the future, right? Schultz is a sophomore, the running back, their leading ground gainer. As Schroed is going to take the ball himself, go forward, take it into Mankato East territory down at about the 49 next Wednesday. Trips to the right, single receiver left. Handoff is made, and he runs into a wall. No gain, maybe even a loss of a yard to the 50. Bo did a little stretching before he gets it off. A nice punt. It's going to go over the head of the man who is deep, and it's going to go all the way into the end zone. Well, that's a little... You would have liked to have had that die inside the 10, which I get a kick out of. When in college, they take it to the 25, and in high school, they take it to the 20. Dropping back, the quarterback rolls to his right. He's in trouble. He runs away from that. Now he's going to run himself, and he'll get kind of ushered out of bounds by Bo Schroed, who's playing, well, he's doing everything. He's punting the ball, he's quarterbacking, and he's playing on defense. Then the sophomore quarterback, Gosh, takes the snap, he does hand it off. There's a broken tackle, trying to bounce it outside the back. Another broken tackle, and he'll go out of bounds. Looks to the sideline. Claps his hands again. Fakes the handoff, pitches it to the right. He cuts inside a block, and he'll be very close to first down. And that pretty much, he just willed himself to to the 30, 31-yard line. That was a nice run. So it's 1st and 10. Ball at the 31-yard line. Handoff off to the left this time, and Steinberg's jumping on the legs, and he's got some friends to help him. Receiver to the left and a couple of receivers to the right. Drops back, throws at a rainbow to the left. It is a jump ball, and who comes down with it? The Faribault Falcon? No, he did not come down with it, according to the sideline. Now another guy goes in the slot to the right. As he drops back to pass on a 3rd and 10, he'll roll to his left. He's in trouble, and he's going to throw down just heave it down the field. It's intercepted. Faribault Falcons are going to intercept the ball. It's going to be picked off by Owen Nesberg. Owen Nesberg intercepts it. Takes it down to the 40. Well, he's got it in the Mankato East territory. That was just a jump ball is what that was. Smart. Receiver to the right, double receivers to the left. Bo Schrodt, the quarterback, takes the snap. He's going to follow his running back, run up the middle. He gets twirled to the ground, not before he gets it down to the 42-yard line. So a pickup of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, 6 on the play.
Boy, you got to love that. And I'm telling you, offensive linemen, they like going east-west in this case, right? They're going east now. As Schrott's going to do the same thing behind Schultz, and he's got the first down. He's going to take it right down to the 34-yard line, and Faribault's going to keep doing this until Mankato East can stop it. Or right, one left, and that just spreads out that defense so you can do this. He's going to fake the handoff, run up the middle, and that probably he picks up 1 yard on the play. Might not have looked like it, but Bo Schrodt can throw the football. I mean, last week he got pressed into duty. Fake handoff. Here's a throw, and he did. He got it to Frank. How's that for a call? And he's got the first down to the 23-yard line. So they're knocking on the door here, folks, on the red zone. It's 22-yard line. I like to call it the green zone. If Schrott's got it, he's in the red or green zone, and he'll take it down to about the 18-yard line. Wellborn, double receivers left. Schrodt takes the snap, hands off, and boy, they were right on that. The snap he couldn't corral, and Schrodt ended up just saving the ball, and so Schrott's going to pass. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw to his. He's got a man wide open, and it looks like it's a touchdown. Man, he was open. He was wide open. Terrific job. Schrodt throws a touchdown pass to Nolan Vogelsberg, the 5'10", 156-pound sophomore. Wow. That was awesome. He was so open. He had 3-4 steps on the coverage, and Schrodt threw a beautiful pass again. So here, that was a bad snap. And rolling to his right is Frank, the holder, and he's just going to chuck it toward the end zone. Schrodt was the nearest guy to it. Well, the Faribault Falcons kicking off following their touchdown, and Schrodt kicks it. And it's going to be taken at about the 12. He's at the 15. He's at the 20. He's going to bounce it outside. He thought about cutting upside, and that was a mistake because it allowed the defender to come up and corral him. Lee Stubbs, he's a 5'11", 250-pound junior. Snaps it. Fake handoff, throw over the middle. There's a slant. He breaks a couple tackles and has a first down out to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, Mankato East trying to answer the Faribault score. And remember, they missed their extra point. Rolling to his left, the right-handed quarterback throws. He had a man wide open, and he threw it over his head about 3 feet. He tried to get it over there. I mean, he was wide open, was Carson Schweim. Schweim is a junior, 6'6", 175 pounds. The Pine Island Panthers, yours truly, will be over at John Birch Park. Man goes in motion right to left. As Gotch drops back, he looks, he throws, it's a screen, and, well, I don't know what happened there. He didn't even throw it to the guy he was supposed to throw it to with 11 and a half minutes to go in the half. Handoff to a back coming around from right to left, and he's going to get some yardage over the 30-yard line.
Off the wing again. Number 11.
Johnny Frank was over there. Receiver left, double receivers right. Gosh claps, drops the ball, picks it up, rolls to his right. He's being pursued. He's going to throw.
Hennis and punt.
So here comes the punt. Remember, Hennis went off hurt before. Here's a high end-over-end kick that Frank is going to let bounce, and it's going to roll, and it's going to die.
Yeah, play 50.
So Bo Schroet in the gun here. Schultz stands to his left. He'll hand it off to him, and Faribault, he made a spin move right into a big fella. I mean,
There's a marker down.
Stubbs is 250 pounds, and that's who he spun into. Braden Schultz, the 5'11", 170-pound sophomore, ran into a 250-pound brick wall.
Holding is the call against Faribault.
And they add insult to injury by calling a holding goal. One of these Mankato East Cougars has orange cleats on. It's kind of bizarre. Must be for Halloween. Fake handoff. Schroet broke away from a tackle, and he'll be brought down. He made something out of absolutely nothing that time, did Bo Schroet, of 18 yards. On a 4th down, double receivers right and left. Schroet's going to run off to the left, and he might get, well, he's going to be just short of the original line to gain.
Right up the middle.
Bo Schroet, senior, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked back to the 26-7-yard line. He just had no time. I mean, no time. Young man is standing at about the 40-yard line. He's got the Cougar side of the helmet, not his number side of the helmet. It's going to be a shorter kick than the 50-yarder. It's going to bounce at the 50 and take a Falcon roll down to about the 41-yard line. And we have East running a more tight formation here with one receiver out to the left. He'll quick pitch it to the right. There's the speedy guy. They want to get him outside. And the Falcons do a nice job stretching it initially, but he's still got some positive yardage on the play. Wide to the right is Brogan Madsen. Double receivers left. He's going to whip it off to the right. Madsen catches it right at the chain, and he's brought down. Davis on the coverage. Dropping back again. He's looking for the same play. Rolls to his left. It wasn't there. He's in trouble. That might have been a push in the back that wasn't called. He goes out toward these sticks, and he got a pretty good chunk of change out of nothing. I mean, there was nothing there. He'll hand off, and up the middle is another missed tackle, another missed tackle, another missed tackle, as he takes it down to the 35-yard line. Again, they got the more tight formation with one receiver off to the right. He's going to hand it off. He's going to run up the middle. He's got the first down and more all the way down. I mean, all the way down to the 20-yard line of Faribault. It's another first down for Mankato East and wide, and everybody else is pretty much in tight. He'll hand it off again. They're going to try it again. Can Faribault stretch this out and make a tackle? They do. No gain on the play. So the handoff again. He's going to go to the right. He got a nice block. He's going to take it all the way down to the 16-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down at about 6. To the right is that Madsen, the sophomore. And they got Boudreaux on him now. And one of the linemen started, or was it Geet? Geet's panging himself in the helmet, so you must think he's offside. Well, Gotchin's not in there. Somebody else is. Take the direct snap, and it's a touchdown. They just lined up Alexander Hennis. He took the direct snap and went right into the end zone. And the hold is down, and the kick is up, and that baby is through the uprights. Mankato East and Northfield. It would really help them in their seed. Here's the end-over-end kick that's going to be taken at about the 25. He breaks the tackle, and he'll drag somebody all the way out to about the 35-yard line. 4:45 to work with. Schroet takes the snap, drops back, throws off, and throws it in the dirt. Wellborn's wide right. Frank is wide left. Schroet stops, throws out. I thought a guy was going to pick it off. And Frank is wide to the left. He's going to roll to his right as Schroet. He's got somebody coming from behind. He's going to whip it out there, and it's going to be caught by a Mankato East player at the 33-yard line. Goshen, he also has the orange cleats, hands it off up the middle, and the Falcons are right there. Bo Schroet, heck of a basketball player. And he fakes the handoff, throws it out there in the flat, and he's got his man, and he ran right by a guy, and he's got the first down all the way out to the 47-yard line. He claps his hands, looks right. Now he rolls to his left. The right-handed quarterback wants to set up. He's going to be pursued and popped at about the 47-yard line. Got back to the original line of scrimmage. Bo Schroet was over there. As Goshen, Schroet almost had him. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's being pursued again. He throws. He gets his man on a crossing pattern at the 50-yard line. There'll be a pickup about 3 on the play. They were lucky to get that. So a couple receivers left, a receiver right. It's going to be 3rd down, 7. He's going to throw to his right. He's got his man, and he overthrew him. Boy, he had a couple of steps on Davis, but he overthrew him. Nope, they're going to do it legit, and it's going to be caught at about the 15. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. Stops, which was a mistake. Frank is taken down at about the 37. Nice return by Frank of about 17 on the punt. A couple receivers left. I'm showing my age here, I know. So Bo Schroet takes the snap, drops back. He's got all day. He's going to throw a laser, but it's picked off by one of the Mankato East Cougars. And he's going to come up the near sideline and take it into Falcon territory with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go. It's another pick. There's a hold on the return. Well, that should take it back into Mankato East territory. 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go until halftime. There's that tight formation again with just the one receiver. Fakes the handoff, comes out the left. He didn't fool the Falcons. He gets pushed out of bounds, ushered out there by Schroet. Gosh hands it off this time. He's going to bounce out to the right. That might have been a hold that wasn't called. Wellborn was held on the play. He's looking to the sideline for the play as Gosh claps his hands. Bad snap. He's going to roll to his left, throw to his left. He's got a man wide open. And he didn't catch the ball. He dropped it. Hennis is still punting, so... Ooh, he just got it off, and that's a boomer. Goes over Frank's head. He's going to let it go, and it's going to go into the end zone. Oh, boy. A beautiful bell field for baseball. As Schroet pushes his sophomore running back toward a lineman, and, well, he's going to maybe get a yard. Oh, bad. It went off his leg, the snap.
Who is that?
And they were lucky to get back on it.
And recover.
So Schroet gets the snap, the handoff to Schultz up the middle, and he spins. He'll pick up maybe 6 yards. They're going on the long count, trying to get him to jump and get that first down, and they won't do it. Yeah, we'll be naming our Malika's Auto Body Crunch Time Faribault player or players of the game at the conclusion of our broadcast. Thanks to Malika's Auto Body and Faribault. There's the snap. Schroet's going to kick it. It's an end-over-end kick, and it bounces, almost hit one of the Cougars and one of the Falcons as it was bouncing Mankato East way. Don't let anybody get behind you. Gosh is going to drop back. He's going to roll. He's in trouble, and he gets sacked. Bo Schroet, the quarterback. Bo Schroet gets the sack. How do you like that? Gosh is pointing, and there's 1 second, and that's the half. I don't think he knew how much time was left, to be honest. And here comes the kick from the far side hash mark, and it's going to be taken at the 20. He's at the 25. This is the Falcon was Cooper Lightnum who carried the ball. He started at the 32 here. Bo Schroet, the senior at quarterback, takes the snap, hands off Schultz, runs up the middle. He had a gaping hole, and he's going to have a first down. He had to be dragged down from behind, but Mr. Schultz good. We got trips to the right. Single receiver left is Frank. He fakes Schroet, and he's going to follow, and that he's going to be lifted up and brought back and not put on the ground. Coaches is going in, deservedly so. He was a stud at St. Cloud State. Schroet's going to whip it off to the right, It's going to be caught. He's down right now. Loss of a few yards. So we got Wellborn off to the right. We got double receivers left. Frank has Vogelsberg inside of him. Schultz going to drop back and just whip it over the middle. It's caught, and he's got the first down in Mankato East territory. Wellborn on the slant, and that was a perfect throw. Schultz going to run off to his left. Got a nice block from Schultz. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and then he gets swarmed at about the 37-yard line. They've taken it from the 32 to the 37 of Mankato East. They've got a 2nd and 5. Schultz going to run into he ran right up the middle, and he gets dumped right now. So the official puts the football down, and we're ready to resume action. Bo Schroet takes the snap, drops back, he looks, he throws, and it's incomplete. I don't know what happened there. One of the Vogelsberg was on the ground when the ball was in the air. I don't know what happened there. He fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, right-handed quarterback looks, follows a guy, and he won't get the first down. He's going to be well short of it, down to the 35-yard line. So that's where Mankato East will take over on downs. Slaps his hands together, throws off to the right, just a quick out route, and they're going to get it to Madsen. He'll be whirled down to the ground to near midfield, sort of. Handoff up the middle, and that'll be a first down. Only had to get a yard. He gets a couple. Their sophomore quarterback takes the snap, looks, throws off to his right, and it's going to be incomplete. There's a handoff, and he got around the edge and gets popped out of bounds, and they're going to throw a personal foul flag on that. Double receivers right, single receiver left. Gosh takes the snap, looks to his right, pumps, and he runs out to the right, and he'll be brought down. Bo Schroet tackled him. It's incredible. Receiver left, double receivers right. Gosh is going to throw off to the right, and he's got his man open. I don't know how he got that open, but he did. I mean, the DB got completely turned around on the play. Here comes a run up the middle, and he's going to break it. There's that direct snap again, and he's got the touchdown. Boy, he just willed his way into the end zone.
Carson Schwabe for the conversion.
As the snap is made, the hold is down, the kick is up, and it is through the uprights. And here we go. There's a kickoff, far side hash mark. Going to be taken by Schroet. He's at the 9, the 10. He's at the 20. He tippy-toes over the 25. Up the far sideline. He's going to break out and take it all the way down to the 45-yard line. What a great run by Schroet. And I don't see any yellow flags. Great run. He's in at Albert Lee. So Frank's off to the left. Handoff to Schultz. He looked like it was shot out of a cannon. Takes it all the way out to the 49-yard line. The double receivers to the right. Wellborn's wide. Vogelsberg is in the slot. Schroet's going to hand it off, and there's nothing there. Wide to the right is Wellborn. Nesberg's in the slot right. He's in trouble. He's going to get sacked.
Schroet is sacked in the pocket of the play.
Back to the original line of scrimmage. Snap's a good one. He gets the kickoff. And it's going to go out of bounds. See where they mark it.
Goes out of bounds.
The 21. Gandon Gosh. He's a sophomore, 6'3", 182 pounds. He's the quarterback. Takes the snap, and he hands it off up the middle, and he is stopped right now. What a great play that was by Joey Steinberg again. The 5'9", 170-pound junior. Gosh drops back, looks right, locks right, throws right, and it is... Was it caught? I think he caught the ball. That was a great catch by Madsen. Madsen's getting a breather on this play. Gosh throws to the right again. Somebody was he was wide open there. He's going to come out of bounds. He'll be brought down by Boudreaux. And this sophomore is getting into rhythm passing. Couple receivers left, single receiver right. Fake, he does hand off up the middle, and that pile just moves. about 4 yards downfield.
Straight dive.
Couple receivers left, single receiver right. That's Madsen who's back in again. He looks at Madsen, he throws him again. A bit of quick slant after looked like he was going to do it down and out. He faked that and he whipped off to the left. And 2 minutes and 1 second to go in the third quarter.
The inside is more of a threat.
I thought they started too soon on the offensive line, and the man who caught the ball did not hang on to it as he got drilled and hit hard on the ground. And man, oh man,
Broken up.
that might be one of those, he might have hit his head on the hard ground here.
Second and 10.
They're going to go over and go through the protocol, I'm sure, with him. So he got Madsen off to the right again. Handoff is going to be made right to left. He stops and falls down at the 30-yard line. Kind of slid this tighter formation has worked for them. He's going to run up the middle. Nice job holding his ground. Yetzer makes the tackle. So we got a bunch formation, trips to the right, single receiver to the left. That's Madsen. They're trying to isolate him. He's going to drop back, look to Madsen, throw to Madsen. He's got the slant, and he's got the touchdown. As here comes the extra point kick. And it is up, and it's going to be no good. It's wide to the right. And it's all due to my kinetical. So, the Falcons have for an answer here. End over end kick is going to be taken at about the 8, the 10. He's bouncing out to the near side. 15, it's Schroed. He's at the 25. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. He's at the 40. They spread out that defense. He'll hand it off. Schultz going to bounce it off to the left. Tried to weave his way and then tried to power his way to the 45. He's going to be stopped just short at the 44. Pickup of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Receivers to the left, 3 and 1 to the right. Schroed's going to drop back, whip it off to the right, and it's caught, and it's a first down. He's got more. Wellborn breaks the tackle. He's at the 30, he's at the 20, and he's going to be dragged down inside the 15-yard line. Nice play by Wellborn. Here we go, double trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Schroed's going to drop back, whip it off to the left this time, and it's not going to go anywhere. He's going to lose yardage on the play. They whipped it out there to Owen Nesberg, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Double receivers right, single receiver left. Bo Schroed in the gun. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off. Schultz has a hole, runs off to the right, and he'll be stopped. He got maybe an extra yard beyond the marker, but it's going to be 3rd and long here on this drive. Double receivers to the left. He's going to take it himself. Schroed found a hole. He's got the first down and more as he gets inside the 5-yard line. Bo Schroed just absolutely would not be denied on that run. A couple of guys off to the left. He's going to bounce it outside and dive forward, come up short of the touchdown. He can silent tap the derriere of the center, take the ball, and just go. Just tap it and go. There he goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Falcons. 9 minutes, 57 seconds to go. Nice drive, 60 yards. So a 1-yard TD by Schroed. He did. He went under center and just tapped the derriere and went. So Schroed's going to try the extra point kick. Now remember, the snap last time did not work. And this one's high, and he drops it. And he's going to roll to his right, and they're not going to get another one. He dives forward. Did he get it? No, he did not. He tried to reach the pylon. Schroed. He's going to kick it off. It is a bouncy kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. Somehow I don't think that's what they wanted, but the ball's going to be at the 35-yard line for Mankato East. They got that tight formation. The handoff goes to one of the guys coming around the left side, and he's going to be brought down. Wellborn's over there. Frank is over there. Wellborn initially hit him. Juice in his Jets. Receiver left, double receivers right, and they are going to throw. I can't believe it. Throws it over. It's intercepted. That's why I was not going to throw the ball. He picked it off. A great interception. That was outstanding interception. I mean, it was behind him. Joey Steinberg caught the ball behind him. Double receivers right, single receiver left.
Nice catch by Steinman.
Schroedt's going to hand off. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. He says, I'm feeling it. He runs right up the gut.
Throw it on the read. Should be able.
So Schultz snaps it to Schroedt. He'll hand it off to Scholes, and there's nothing there.
We didn't need Schultz on the handoff.
He maybe lost a yard on the play. It'll be third down. Got Frank off to the left. Schroedt's going to throw. It's tipped and lazily hits the grass.
Deflected, intended for Frank.
Yeah, I was a little behind Frank on the slant that time. Schroedt takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right. He's right-handed. He looks. He's going to run, and he's going to get to the chain. Did he get to the chain? It looked like he got to the chain. We'll see.
Close to the line to gain.
We'll see if he got there. This is a spot job, and it looks like he's right there. That should be a first down. Well, they're stretching it. It's on the far side where the chains are.
Yeah, they got the whole east benches there. He's short.
Wow. When they initially had the ball, it was half of the ball was on the other side of the chain. A receiver right. And again, I would, like I said earlier, if I'm East, I'm not throwing the football. They threw it and had it picked.
Blasting up the middle.
But that's one of the great lessons you learn in sports. You got to let those things go. It was a low snap. He's going to hand it off anyway. That was pretty good work by the quarterback, and now he's going to be close to another first down.
46.
So Hennis is in there, the Wildcat. He hands it off, and fumble! Oh, man, the Falcons could have had that. The ball bounced up, and the Mankato East lineman picked it up. Oh, my. They had the fumble. It was right there. And Hennis is still in the Wildcat. Takes the snap. He's going to run up the middle, and they're going to bring him down.
Hennis out of that gate.
I mean, he'd like to score. Don't get me wrong. But 5:43, as long as they've got the ball, Faribault can't score. Handoff. And a pile of humanity. No gain on that play. By gosh, I don't think I'd throw the football again. He's going to pitch it. And the young man's going to run up the field, and he broke a tackle and maybe got 2 yards. It's going to be fourth down and about, 5, 4, something like that. Well, this is the game here, maybe. He takes the snap. He's going to throw. He's going to throw down the right sideline. It's going to be, it was caught. No, he's out of bounds, they say. So he did get in there, and they're going to blitz. Schroedt's going to whip it off to the right. It's caught.
Schroedt with the quick pass out to the.
Wright is Wellborn had a great catch in the last series. And, he bobbles it. And again, throws it in the dirt, trying to get it out to Nesberg. Schultz stands next to Schroedt. Schroedt's going to drop back. Look, he's going to heave it over the middle, and it was caught and not secured. Vogelsberg had it right on his hands at the 35, and he could not haul it in. Schultz comes out over the football. Schroedt has Schultz standing next to him. Schultz standing next to him. He's going to roll to his left. He's in trouble. And he's going to be, it looks like he's going to be sacked. Yep, Mankato East just stormed him. Gosh, hands it off. The new back in here gets taken down by Yetzer. We got two guys in motion. I didn't know this was Canadian football. Handoff on the right side. It's the young man, the sophomore, who gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be third down at about 10 with 2:44 to go.
The Falcon 37.
Madsen's on the near side, but I don't think I'd throw the football here. It's 3rd and 10. Gosh is going to hand it off, and the young man is going to lose yardage on the play, coming storming through. Nobody's back for Faribault. Ooh, they came after the block. They didn't get it. It's going to die at the 17-yard line, something like that.
Wow.
The single receiver right, you got to give him time if he's going to throw. It hit him in the helmet on the snap, and he is in some trouble. He's lucky to hang on to that ball. Meanwhile, the clock continues to ticky-tock. Davis has Schultz next to him. Got a long way to go here. But you got to get the first down. Davis looks. He's going to whip it off to the right. He's got his man, and it's picked off. It's picked off at the 35 is the young man who just picked it off. So they'll take a knee here, and your final score is going to be 20-12.